Let's talk about Emmy and Will on Southern Hospitality and the Faustian bargain of chasing a perfect life. And in case you want to hear more of this, I was on the Vanderpump Robs podcast last week. We were talking about this exact situation where Emmy had the freak out at the restaurant and then they went to the lake house. So if you want to hear more of that, that's here. This week, Emmy gave an update on her and Will's wedding plans. He has not proposed to her yet. She's saying this is going to be the year that he's going to propose in 2025 because he's graduating from law school next year. She wants to be married before he starts working. He's going to work at his family's law firm. Everything is perfect. She has everything figured out, and you can see how happy she is in her face. Something from this week's episode that was really interesting to me, where she was like, I wouldn't take advice from TJ because he's 33 and alone, which, ouch. And second of all, she's very much obsessed with this idea of like dates, right? She's like, we've been dating for 3 years. It'll be 4 years in October. She's very married to this clock, right? Because it's like the idea of full sunk cost fallacy, where she thinks, well, I've already been in this relationship for 3 years, almost 4 years. If we make it to October, the more time that we spend together, the closer I'll be to this wedding. And obviously, if you watch the show, I don't think these two are ever going to get married. You can see her like melting down in real time. She's having these like intense freakouts every single episode. She's screaming, crying, throwing up every time anyone questions her relationship with Will. You can see, I mean, I feel bad. I feel like sad looking at her, right? Because like in this picture, she looks like she's on the brim. As Brittany from Vanderpump Rules would say, she's on the brim. This was her in November of last year, and this is her now. Obviously, I'm a man and I'm not criticizing a woman's body. I think what I'm trying to say is that it is clear that something else is going on, right? She stopped drinking. She's working out 2 hours a day. She's working out twice a day, not 2 hours, twice a day. She's like pouring all of this energy and effort into like her appearance. She's trying to control as many things about her life as possible to like stave off this realization that this relationship sucks, right? In the first season, there were cheating rumors about Will. In the second season, the entire plot was about cheating rumors about Will and cheating rumors about Maddie's boyfriend. Who knows what she decided to say with him, right? But it's like she is dogged by these accusations, and she's like, the only thing that matters to me in this life is being a lawyer's wife. I want to marry into this rich family. I want to be the skinniest person in the world and marry into this family and have babies and never think about anything bad again. And it's like, my love, this is not how life works. She's so locked in on the idea of being like a lawyer's wife and like never, I've written about this at length on Substack. It's this idea that a lot of Gen Z has, that if you were like very skinny or very beautiful or very rich, that nothing bad will ever happen to you because you'll be inoculated from like the pressures of everyday capitalism and everyday life, right? But like bad stuff still happens to rich people, right? Look, bad things can still happen to you if you're skinny. Bad things can still happen to you if you're rich. Bad things can still happen to you if you're beautiful. Like outside of all of the like big brain stuff that I'm ranting about, the relationship is also bad, right? We can see from the show that it's bad. It's been 3 years. She's digging this hole deeper and deeper, being like, well, I don't want to be 30 and alone, and I don't want to be this and alone. And like, we've been together for 4 years, and it's just very sad and like worrisome to watch. Like, I don't think. I want to know more about her family. I want to know what is like driving this impulse around like marrying this guy, especially because it's not even like he's the hottest guy in the world and she has to forgive him, right? The same thing happened last season with Maddie's boyfriend, where we were all like, this guy, this is the guy? Like, I can't believe she's doing all of this for this guy. And like, just to get it on the record, because I don't want it to seem like I'm just attacking her, I'm worried about her. He sucks, right? I believe he's cheating. He was like in the bathroom with that girl doing God knows what. He came to Republic, and it's like not on camera, but every single cast member has said he comes to Republic and like gets wasted and talks about her. Like, he is not happy in this relationship. So it is so confusing to me why they are so like bound together in this like folie à deux. I want the best for her, and I really want her to stop like ranting about these wedding plans that God knows if they're going to happen.